Congratulations to all of you on your induction into our alumni associations. President McRobbie, Vice Provost Dooley, all members of the IUPUI community, and honored guests, I am pleased to present the class of 2017. Congratulations, you made it. Every one of you has a different story about how you reached this wonderful milestone. Let me tell you one of those stories. A long time ago, a young man grew up in a land far, far away. The young man's father worked hard to support the family. The young man's mother loved him as only a mother can, getting him out of bed in the morning, reading his textbooks so she could explain his homework, making sure he studied instead of playing soccer all day. This is a mother's love. Neither of his parents had finished high school, but both knew the value of education. Understanding the great strength of American higher education, they put him on a plane to the United States, not knowing whether they would ever see their oldest son again. They made the ultimate sacrifice, letting a piece of themselves go so that their son could build a better life. There was no Skype, no Facebook, no tweeting. I suspect some of you are tweeting right now. If you are, follow me at Paydar. But the young man kept in touch, writing letters and calling from the payphone, yes, the payphone in his residence hall. I know this story so well because I was that young man who traveled thousands of miles from home to earn my bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degrees thanks to my parents. As I look out over our audience today and see all of the parents who are with us, I think about my own parents and how much they wanted to be there for every one of my graduations. But for reasons beyond their control, they couldn't. After my father passed, my mother waited for the day she could come and celebrate my success in the US. For years, she waited. And then, in one of the proudest moments of her life, she was finally able to attend one of my graduation ceremonies. But it was one where I was presiding as the chancellor of a university campus. After years of waiting, this is mother's love. I didn't truly understand my parents' sacrifice until I sent my own children away so that they could build better lives. I understood a parent's love, like the love you all have for our graduates. That love is years in the making. That love has been tested by hardship and strengthened by joy. That love brought all of you here today. To all of the friends, partners, spouses, siblings, and parents who are here with us today, to the mothers we are celebrating on this Mother's Day, and especially to the mothers who are graduating, thank you for all that you have done to reach this great day of celebration. Let's give your parents a round of applause, class of 2017. My story is also about the power and character of American higher education. Its open doors, its inclusive search for truth, its global connections, its diverse, inclusive global character makes American higher education the best in the world. This university environment provides one of the most productive incubators for discovery and innovation of our time. The key to that environment has been and should remain the free flow of talent of students, scholars, and many others from around the world. The key to that environment should remain the free flow of talent from around the world. Today, we are celebrating that powerful educational environment, but more important, we are celebrating the class of 2017. Today, in the crossroads of America, here in the capital of Indiana, the home of the Indy 500 Pacers and the Indiana Fever, where Madonna, Kenny Chesney, and One Direction have shared their musical talents. You are graduating on the home field of Indianapolis Colts, where they will seek revenge on New England Patriots. And now you're making your own history here as the graduating class. Over the last few years, you have experienced the discovery and growth inherent in the very best higher education. Early on, your discoveries were simple. You realized you needed to schedule more than 5 minutes between classes on opposite sides of campus. As you continued your Jaguar life, you found out what it means to represent your schools in regatta. And maybe you learned how not to get wet in those canoes. But you also realized the powerful impact that Jagathon Dance Marathon has on Riley kids and their families. You learned what it meant to stand up against hate when protesters came to our campus last fall. You figured out when and where to turn for help and who would be there when you were down. Ultimately, out of this rich combination of people and experiences, every single one of you has taken a journey towards the very best person you could be. I want to congratulate you on your courage in making that journey, but I also want to encourage you as you venture into the future. Some of you know what your next steps are going to be. Regardless of where they take you, these next steps are incredibly exciting. But what is even more exhilarating is the potential each one of you has. Which one of you will design our next generation automobile? How many Olympians are in this class? How many university presidents? How many chancellors? Do we have any future mayors like IUPUI grad and Indy Mayor Joe Hogsett? How many vice presidents like IUPUI alums Dan Quayle and Mike Pence? How many presidents? Which one of you will find the next cure for cancer? Whatever you do, I know you will take your work to the greatest heights. Your potential fills me with pride and anticipation. And today, as you graduate, I challenge each one of you to continue your journey towards the best person you can be. Follow your principles. Lift your voices against hatred and bigotry. Do the hard work of being informed and engaged citizens. And help those around you build better lives. In all of this, you're also helping to build a better world. Congratulations, class of 2017.